What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I have a concept that I've thought of myself and tried to design in the most possible compact way. So as you'll see, this first one here, we've got two segments, both of them exactly the same. This one copied using MC Edit. I wasn't knowledgeable enough to learn how to raise it after importing it. So the only difference with this one is this front section here and the wire that goes down, and I'll explain that after I've walked you through this one. So all we've got here basically is a enchanting room, and if I step on the pressure plate, you can see that this would be the two high, three either side, and then one, like two here. This would be the normal enchanting room, all controlled by a pressure plate. And the idea, I mean, it doesn't, as you'll see there, the pistons don't retract at the same time, which is something I've tried to work on but can't narrow down because I'm not really a redstone genius, so to speak. But I've tried to make this as compact as possible. So the whole concept behind this is an automatic enchanting room, or a self-choosing enchanting room. Basically, you being able to decide what level of enchant you want, because if you do this, then you'll get level 30. If you do this, off the pressure plate, you'll probably get like level 7 or 8 at max. And basically I was just playing around with the concept of being able to choose what level of enchant you want yourself by retracting and extracting pistons. So I'll walk you through. I mean, the redstone on this is pretty simple. Basically, if I go down below, you can see we've got pistons under every bookshelf here. And then all I've done is under the pressure plate there, so you see the pressure plate just there, is a redstone, a piece of redstone which powers these two pistons. When I was first making this, I had it come out all the way, and redstone repeaters going in, and it looked, it wasn't as small as it could have been. So this one powers two pistons either side, and then on the inside, if I go underneath here, we've got redstone repeaters into the side blocks, with the redstone continuing down the middle, which puts power into each of these stone brick blocks, which powers the piston above. So that's the front and sides, and then on the back all we do is continue the redstone. The repeater powers the block, a piece of redstone on top, and then it goes into the pistons. That one's actually one above the piston. Maybe could be brought down by one, I'm not too sure. No, we couldn't fit another block under there. So the bottom's fairly compact, and then all we've got here is the piece of redstone that's powered by that repeater is brought up into this block, and then using inverted switches, it's off by default, and then it's pretty much just self-explanatory on the top, just repeaters into the pistons. There's one repeater here, just to continue the signal all the way around on this side, and then that's pretty much it. I did try to make this so that bit of a glitch there. I did try to make it so that the bottom half would only come up, and then the top half, and then both if you press the lever, which is basically what this one is based upon. So you'll see up equals off, down equals on. So when this switches down, powers this redstone line, inverts the torch, and basically turns off the whole of this. Basically meaning that you can choose the same as the one over there. You can choose if you want all of them or none of them, and then if you pull it up, it's basically locked to, whether you press the pressure plate or not, it's locked to being just a normal enchanting room. So we'll turn it off there. But same design, exactly the same, just copied across. The glass is basically just to resemble a block on the outside. I just wanted to resemble how you could. So sorry about that, guys. Got disturbed somewhat. So basically, like I was saying, the glass here is basically to resemble, the part of the room that isn't required, or not part of the design, which would basically be down to you and customization and what block you wanted to put there, or whether you wanted to put anything there. Like I said, I tried to make this as compact as possible, and that's why the roof, you only get a 2 high gap with the roof, because if you put a block there, then you can basically see the piston. So it's a little bit small, and again, if you're a remote player and you build this and someone steps on the pressure plate while you're looking out the window or whatever, or if you even have windows, and you stand here, then you can get squashed and suffocate to death. So it's something to take into consideration. I mean, I've been working on this design a fair bit. I've got, if you look at these two that I've just shown you, and then there's, if we just go over here, you can see that I've tried to, this is previous versions or previous models, so this is something I was working on before. Again, the same method, but this time you can see how this is much bigger than what the bottom half of the one over there is. So you can see how I've managed to compact it a considerable amount, and then you've got the top layer here, which again is considerably bigger, and no idea why this is all necessary. I had no idea what I was thinking. But you can see how designs come across and develop over time, and these two together would have been a heck of a lot bigger than what those are. So, I mean, there's more over there as well, different designs that I've played with over time. So, you can see how things like this are really, they're better off being tested and tried to make as small as possible. This may look big, but I suppose if I could somewhat make this whereby you could choose your level, so you'd flick a switch, press a plate, and only the bottom half would come up, then I suppose it would be somewhat of a better design. But this is all I managed to get for now, so to speak. So I'll give you the world download. I'm not sure if I'm going to give you this whole world download or cut this into a separate world, and I'll probably cut it into a separate world and give you that download. Nevertheless, I'll give you this, and possibly I'll try and import that so you can play around with it. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope when you download this is something that you can import into your world and use. Not really too much of a too much usage, but there's not much difference between using this design and just using regular. Apologies there. So like I was saying, I'll finally get to record this video in a minute. So there's not much difference between using this and just regular bookshelves. So like I say, hopefully you can download and mess around with it. But apart from that, guys, that's been it. So thank you for watching.